Hello people, and welcome back to another episode.
So Dad is tearing up the trailers on the trucks, and Tommy, I've been driving the skid steer for him, and I've been moving him around on top of the tractor so he can get the areas on the tractor that we normally can't get to. But since we have our handy dandy skid steer lifter, then it's awesome. We were combining corn, and it was supposed to snow the next day, like 4 inches. So we got down corn and we came home and we put it all away. So now we're cleaning it all. Okay, so Tommy's finishing washing up the 9430, and we'll do the rest of the drill tomorrow. And Dad got done with the tires on the trucks. So now we're gonna call it a day.
Today we're going to Velva. Getting canola. It's Wednesday. So, just got out here to the tractor. So now we got to set all this up and put it in this bin, I believe. Let me check here. Yep. This bin is loaded up. So, got to get everything set up so we can pull out of that one first. Well, this got loaded and now we're on our way to Velva. So, be a nice long drive today. Well, took the load to Velva today with the new truck. It's kind of sprinkled a little bit, and then I think I'm gonna finish pressure washing the Terramax today. Even though it's not so nice out, I'll just do it with my coat on. Just deal with it.
Alrighty, me and Tommy are gonna unhook the grain vac, and then we're gonna pull the 8330 over to the Quonset, or I'm gonna vacuum it out, and then we're gonna wash some trucks over by the Quonset today. Vroom vroom. Got it backed up over here, now I gotta unhook the grain vac. Gotta get a big old block. So this is what I do when I clean the cab of anything out. If I gather all that stuff up, I normally ask Dad if it should stay in here, if we should get rid of it, or anything like that. I get all the garbage out, and then I vacuum it all, and I put everything back in, and I call it good. Before I vacuum it, and after.
Okay, people. Today we're getting the last thing out of the shop, which is the white Freightliner. So we took the batteries out because it just wouldn't start even after charging it for like ever. And well, one of them was dead, so we replaced it. It's gonna be a farm truck. So we replaced it, and then I'm gonna put them back in and see if we can't crank it up. Okay, so batteries are all in there. They're all wired up. Haven't strapped them down yet because I'm gonna see if I can turn it on first, just to make sure. And then we'll strap it down and pull it out once I get it started here, hopefully. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once you figure out which way to flip the kill switch, then it fires right up. So I had it off, so it was getting no fuel. Well, that doesn't help when you're trying to start it. So now I got start it right up. So let's go put the battery back on and be good to go. Hey, now let's get this sucker out of here. Okay, she's out of there. Now I'll get the pickup out. But first I gotta start the 4430, see if it'll start. Ready to try it? Ready? Okay, 4430 started. Now let's get this sucker back into the shed here, because it doesn't need to be used quite yet. How about that? This one actually is full of wheat seed. Forgot about that. So yeah, 3 trucks ready to go. I think the rest of them are out at the Hills farm, so hopefully they're getting those ready. But if not, I guess we're gonna have to go figure it out and find them too. Oh, we're gonna get the 4430 out of here now. So you gotta figure out how to do her. She's in, put her in A, put her in 1R. Make sure you're turned the right way. Oh man, it's tight here. And then just ease it out of here because it has almost 0 clutch. Then 1, and there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna, well, Dad and Phil are taking the 4-wheeler and we're checking where the water is running around the yard to see whether or not we need to pump anything anymore. And then I'm taking the pickup up and we're gonna go check out the dam at the big slough, and I'll show that to you. We're gonna go check out the dam and see if we can pump that this year and get those extra 20 good producing acres out of that field. Well, driving across here, the rest of the field is dry, but not the slough. So we'll see. They're already out on the dam with 4-wheelers, so I don't know what they're doing. We'll have to see what's up. So we're still a little sticky right here. They're hauling across the field over there with Dad. So yeah, still a little sticky through here. We got some spots, you know. We're still pretty early. It's April, so we're like still a whole month earlier in the year that we're gonna be starting compared to last year. So that's actually incredibly nice. So what I'm doing right now is I'm walking right out onto the dam, and it's a little lower on that side. This is the side we drain, and then it's pretty high on that side. And I don't know where the spot is that we drain it. I think it's pretty far up here. We wouldn't be able to get up here with the tractor and even pump it, and if we did pump it, it would just go back in. So if we would pump it, we'd pump it to this side, and then it would just go back, it'd run back. And there's lower parts of the dam farther up on the other side of the quarter. We're kind of out of luck for getting the extra however many acres are under on this quarter of land.
Just got done checking field. So there's a couple spots on the dam that we need to build a little bit bigger, and then we can pump it all to the one side every single year so we can farm where the water is. But probably this summer bring the skid steer up there and make the dam a little bit bigger.
Okay, so here's what's going on today. We're gonna hook up the pump here, and then we're gonna take this tractor off so Grandpa can use it for the rock picker and go pick rocks. But before we do that, I'm gonna grease all these bearings because they run underwater, and that's not good for bearings. So we're gonna grease them, make sure there's grease in them, and then we'll unhook it, and then we'll head out with this tractor. so I just unhooked that 4455, and Dad's gonna put fuel in it, and then I'm gonna take the 8330 and we're gonna go hook up the planter here. Roll. There we go. Okay, so we're out at the Hills farm. The tractor's just right on the other side of that door. I just pulled it up, but we have to get the planter out from all the way back there through all of this, and it's going to be a really tight fit the whole way because we got the auger tire, the conveyor tire, and we got to watch the edge of that truck, and then we got to make sure not to hit the bricks and make it through this door. So we'll see how it goes. First of all, let's open the door and then get this tractor backed in and see if we can even fit that back there. I think it will, but we just gotta be very, very careful on this adventure. Okay, so we just pulled it out of that shed. Stefan and Johan, the South Africans, they helped me out, so didn't want to put them on camera. But now we're gonna back up to this shed here because we got the air compressor in there, and we're gonna check tires, and then we're gonna fill up the tube, or the air tank on here, so that the air compressor on here doesn't blow the fuse again. Now we got her out, got some air in the tires. One was like way flat, but we got that one done, and now Dad's gonna try to go get the backhoe out, so we'll see if he can get that out. I don't know if it'll start or what's the situation, but yeah, he's gonna try. Well, I just saw him pull out, so I guess we're heading out. I didn't think that he was gonna make her, but he did. So that's up to him now to get home. Okay, we're parked. Got it all the way into the front here, and should have enough room to pull the pickup in beside here. Hopefully. That's the plan, so that way we can work on this thing and grease it and get it all ready to go for the season here. We'll get the skid steer in here as well, so should be good to work on it when it gets colder these next couple days. All right, skid steer's in here. We'll pull the pickup in this area once we need it, and then we'll make sure that we can, because we can move the skid steer and then put the pickup in, and then we'll do that when the time comes. So I think that'll be tomorrow in the next video. So there we go. And then we brought the backhoe home, so we're gonna go work on that one right now. First things first, that backhoe, always low on oil, so we're gonna get a couple of jugs of quick lift. Probably one, maybe, well, 2 jugs. It's always low. I don't know, it leaks more than any other thing on the farm, so that's what we're up to now. Put some hydraulic oil in there and call her good. So the sight glass is right in here. You can't see it, but it's right up to the add line right now. So we took a whole 2.5 gallons, just a whole 2.5 gallons short. So now we'll top it off with our next jug and call it good and go eat lunch. Well, we'll take a whole 3.5, 4 gallons. Got a grease. Time to eat. Okay. So, took a whole 3.5 gallons. But now I have to put her back up. What's up? He's got one more, never mind. Huh? Like that. Okay. Alright. That'll be it for today's video. So yeah, thanks for watching. Remember, Jesus loves you, and see you at the next video.